Hey, YouTube family and friends, do your tomato seedlings look like this? All droopy, bent over, they look sick, they need some help, and you're worried? No worries, I'm gonna help you out. I have 5 tips that are gonna help your seedlings stay healthy and look strong. So let's get right into it. These are my seedlings that you saw earlier that look all droopy and bent over. Now they're looking pretty nice. Hold up. Here are my other plants that are looking very nice, my tomato plants. And these tips are gonna help you keep your plants looking like this. So let me get these out the way. Tip number 1, you wanna make sure that you're watering your seedlings. Here's how you can tell if you need to water. Now, when these are nice and droopy and you know you haven't watered for a long time, and when you pick up one of the pots or the tray and you feel that it's very light and you can see it's kind of dry at the top, that's a telltale sign that you need to water. And I encourage watering from the bottom so you don't splash anything up that could cause your plants to suffer through fungus, anything like that. So that's what you need to check. That's number 1. All right, tip number 2, you want to make sure that you fertilize your seedlings. And this normally happens when they get their true leaves. So when they get their next round of leaves, they look like smaller adult leaves. That's when you fertilize. And I'm gonna show you what I fertilize with. I got 2 things for you. All right, so I use the Vitality from Vermonstera, and also I'm using the Neptune's Harvest tomato and veg. Now I've been using this for a couple of months, well, a little more than a couple, probably about 4 or 5 months. And I am loving it. You should see what my onion plants, the onion tops look like from this. They look amazing. They're nice and tall. I've never had any like that. And this was the difference so far. So I encourage you to make sure that you fertilize your seedlings so that you can get a healthy plant, because once they have their true leaves, they're going to be looking for nourishment, and we got to feed them if we want them to feed us when we put them outside. Tip number 3, you want to make sure you check the temperature in your home. This is what got my plants looking droopy. So if your temperature is falling down, you need to make sure you do something to boost that up, because I was trying to figure out, I know I watered, I know I fertilized, so I was getting nervous. So I put these back on my heat mat because I know it's getting kind of cool. And down low in the description, I will have the heat mats that I use, and I will have the fertilizer that I use also. If you ever want to try it, it'll be right down there for you. All right, so once I put these back on this heat mat on my grow station, those bad boys perked up, and I was like, oh, that's what it was. So if you already did process of elimination, you watered, you fertilized, you want to check the temperature, because I was going kind of insane, like what is going on? So I had got the idea, put it on the heat mat, boom, they came right up. So if you're having an issue, you may want to check the temperature, bump the temperature up if you can stand it in your home, or you can get your heating mat, and that should do it for you if that is the issue. All right, tip number 4. Now, I talked about this in one of my other videos with the fungus. You want to make sure that you have ground cinnamon. And if you look, I'll pull one of these up. You can see the discoloration. I got cinnamon all the way down, and I'm gonna have to reapply because of the watering, but the cinnamon is keeping the fungus at bay. And also, I don't have any fungus gnats. You can Google it and see what it says, what cinnamon does. It keeps down fungus gnats also. All right, so that is one tip. If I have it in a good environment using my cinnamon, I don't have to worry about getting all the fungus on my plants, on my seedlings, and then my seedlings falling down and dying and anything like that. So that's good to go. Also, what I do is I use a fan. I have it on my grow station, and I cut it on, and then if there is a case for a fungus with this air circulation, then it's going to cut down on the fungus as well, and it's going to strengthen my plants for when they get ready to go outside to deal with everything that's out there. The elements out there, they're getting stronger while they're inside because of this fan. So keep that in mind. You can use a fan, and also I'll try to find it and put it down below if you want to check these out. All right. Now, if you like the information, hit the like button. Do me a favor, go to the next video and I'm gonna show you how to harden these plants off. If you're a beginner, don't take your seedlings outside and start planting because they have to get acclimated to the weather out there. I've done that long time ago as a beginner, and I was very, very sad because the plants was not used to being outdoors, and I lost a lot of my plants when I started. So check that video out, hardening off your seedlings, so that you will get a lot of harvest from your plants. All right, this is Bear Brown. I'll see you next time. Bye.